Nearly 4 years after Charity Worley's murder, there's still no arrest, and her mother blames law enforcement. The young woman was found beaten to death December 17, 2008. News 13's Russ Bowen joins us with more on the family's search for justice for Charity. Russ, this has gone on for years now.
Yes, it has, and both parties would like to see someone behind bars.
Well, from the beginning, the ball was dropped. There was evidence from the crime scene they didn't take that they want to use now that they didn't take. You know, the crime scene itself was contaminated.
Linda Sudduth doesn't mince words when it comes to her feelings about the investigation into her daughter's death. 28-year-old Charity Worley's body was found beaten and left underneath a vehicle in her Henderson County driveway.
Charity was one of the most kind-hearted people you'll ever meet.
Investigators have said they believe the attacker likely lived extremely close by, had a personal relationship with Charity, and could be a man or a woman.
We don't know for how long she was out there with this person. Was she out there alone scared? Did she not cry out because she didn't want any harm to come to me and Lindsay and Jaden?
But Linda Sudduth thinks investigators have spent too much time focusing on Charity's family and not the real killer.
Well, you feel like a law enforcement agency, somebody you look up to. They're the authority that you depend on to do these things. And I feel more like they're my enemy than help.
While Sheriff Charlie McDonald is limited in what he can say about an ongoing investigation, he did say this.
Obviously, we've exhausted the leads we had or any fresh leads that we had up until this current point. It's no less of interest to us than it was the day when we rolled up on the scene.
Sudduth says she's faced years of conflicting information and untruths from detectives. The lack of an arrest makes it tough to move on.
There's a part of me that is changed forever, will never be the same. And then there's a part of me that knows she wouldn't want us to grieve forever.
I am convinced, as are any of the investigators, that somebody, who's still living today knows who that person is.
And if you have any leads, please call the Henderson County Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers. That number is 697-7867.